Hey everybody, what's up? How's it going? This is Ted Felsberg. I'm on my vacation right now out in Lancaster, PA, but I just wanted to make this quick video and kind of tell you guys a little bit about something I discovered that's going to change my entire business. It's really cool. I could probably talk about it for like an hour or two, so I'm going to really try to get this down to like a 4 or 5 minute video. All right, so I discovered this company that edits your photos for you. It's not a person editing them though. It's an artificial intelligence engine or program or software. I don't know what they call it, but it's an artificial intelligence. So basically this company will receive your style of editing from you when you make your profile, and the engine will create the profile for you to match your editing style and preferences. So like most people, when they edit their photos, in their mind, they have these rules like, oh, if this photo is this, it's this brightness and this orange level and this warm tone and this cool tone. Basically, like, you have all this stuff in your brain when you edit photos, but most people don't really have it written down to a set of hundreds and hundreds of rules. So they just edit the photos the way they want, like me. So when you get an editing company to edit them for you, like generally there's a huge onboarding process from what I've experienced myself anyway. And a lot of times with the things I've gone through, it's really hard to get someone to match exactly how I would edit photos. Now this software, this program is really amazing and pretty life-changing, I think. But it's not going to take away from the companies that are already doing this as a business, like photo editing companies, virtual assistants, people that are editing photos on the side, for other photographers. But this is pretty life-changing for me. Most of you guys experienced this last year in the pandemic. We lost a ton of business from the pandemic, closing everything down, especially for weddings and large events. This year, it's coming back with a vengeance in 2021, which is good, right? We need the business, we need the money to kind of catch up from last year. But if you're like me, like, you're just swamped. I'm swamped with editing. Drowning is a good word for it. Just so much editing because I have so many weddings to shoot. If I'm not at a wedding shooting it, I'm at home trying to, fend off other desires and needs with my family to edit photos, which is crazy. We shouldn't be in that position, but we are. So this company, I just discovered like two days ago when I finally got my first edits back, and I almost cried because I can just envision my life being way different now with less edits to do every single month, less edits to do every single wedding. I'm really excited. Anyway, it's called Imagine AI, IMAGEN AI. And I'm going to put a link below this video for you to check it out. If you want to use mine, you'll get like 1,500 free edits, and I get a couple free edits too. It's awesome. So check that out if you want to try it out. I went through a couple different versions of this in the beginning, and I had to reach out to customer service, and they fixed me straight up. Essentially, like, they want you to be really specific when you first make your profile by using one camera or one exact model of cameras. I was using 2 cameras for my first go around, and it messed it up bad because the one camera spits out a whole different color profile because of a firmware update that was needed. Essentially, half the photos came back really green. Not their fault, it was mine for not really understanding that process. I reached out to them, they set me straight, I redid it with a new profile, and it was amazing. As the photos are coming through and I'm watching each one with the stuff being put onto it, I'm like, oh my God, this is actually working. This is exactly how I'd edit the photos. So this company, their claim is you can take, let's say you're like a 14-hour editing person. It takes you 14 hours to edit a wedding. This is going to knock that down to an hour because you're still going to want to look at the photos when you get them back from the company to make sure they're exactly the way you would want them. And if you're like me, you do some other stuff too, like a couple black and whites, some composite shots, some close-up skin retouching for the close-up photos. So there's some things you're going to want to do to like mark your favorites and stuff and take them a little bit further than a basic edit. But the rest of the wedding, like for me, it's like 1,200 photos, is done. So the best part, so one, they learn your style of editing over the time you start with them. So if you upload your initial 5,000 to create your profile, they will learn your style then. But every single wedding that they edit and then you re-edit and send back to them, they relearn it and relearn it and relearn it until it gets better and better and better. It's phenomenal. Number 2, the cost is very low. I mean, it starts off at 6 cents an image, but then if you do even a couple weddings a month, it's knocked down to like 4 cents an image. So the last one I sent them was like $40 for the whole thing, which is great. But then thirdly, the workflow, the back end of it it could not be simpler. There's no like exporting Lightroom catalogs and uploading them to Dropbox or anything like that. They have a companion app that they made for Mac and PC that directly can read the settings within your Lightroom catalog. So it sucks the photos out, applies the editing to it, and then puts them right back where they were. It takes like 20 minutes too. Sorry, I'm sweating, I'm just playing with my kids. So the awesome editing, the cost, and the workflow in the background, absolutely amazing. I had to make this video because I have a ton of people asking me about it already, and I'm just so excited because it's going to change my business forever. It's going to really change everything. I hope it can change the same thing for you. It's so exciting to see where we are in technology right now, and I just can't wait for everyone to start talking about it. If you have some questions, you can definitely message me directly, and I'll see if I can walk you through it. I'm in the process now of doing some other testing for second shooters, because I want to have profiles set up for Canon cameras, Sony cameras, and then I might even have it like individual models if it makes a difference. You know, like my 1 second shooter shoots an A7 III all the time, another one might shoot an A9, another one might shoot the Canon R6, so I really want to have some profiles set up for each one of these, so when I get second shooters in, I can bang out those edits just as fast as mine for my cameras. So anyway, please check out the link below. If you have any questions, message me. I'm on my vacation till Saturday, but I'll be able to respond as I can, you know. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. This is gonna be awesome. Bye.